3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's... Good solid cracks right there. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Star Wars Visions. We're doing the whole season today. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just go ahead and say that. I'm doing the entire season, all of Season 2 in one video, because this is... When you really stop and think about it, this is kind of a sad, like, story arc that I'm now on, but it's really fine. I've decided that I'm not going to start any new Star Wars shows here on the channel. They just don't really pull in the views, and that's completely fine. I still watch all the other shows. I watch Tales of the Jedi on my own. I'm just not recording them here on the channel, but I did say that I would continue every show that I already started. So, Bad Batch, Mandalorian, Andor, and of course, Star Wars Visions. And I guess if Obi-Wan gets a Season 2, I'll do that too, but I kind of hope it doesn't get a Season 2. Like, I think it's fine the way it is, so yeah. We are doing all of Star Wars Visions Season 2 in this video, because screw it. Like, let's just get right to it, you know? As a quick recap of Season 1, we had The Duel, which was a fun, interesting, sword fight, good stuff, with really great animation, which doesn't really say a lot about the episode itself, because they all can be described as great sword fights with good animation, so, meh. Well, okay, I say that. And then Tatooine Rhapsody was a fun little romp through Tatooine with this rock band. The Twins was alright, kind of weird. I didn't really get into the Twins as much as everyone else. I just kind of thought it was all over the place, and then, yeah. I really enjoyed The Village Bride. That was probably one of my favorites. I just really liked everything with, nature on this planet and stuff like that, and how, seeing these two people getting married and going through their traditions brings this person back to the light. The Ninth Jedi was also pretty solid. I know everybody wants a spin-off of that. TOB1 was okay. I thought it was alright. I mean, great animation, once again, a great style, but I don't know. It was pretty... I don't want to say it was like by the books. It was about a droid becoming sentient and becoming a Jedi, but I don't know. That's not really by the books, is it? Anyway. The Elder, pretty nice Jedi romp. Lop and Ocho, great for furries everywhere, which... And if you weren't a furry before Lop and Ocho, you definitely were a furry afterwards, so that includes me. And then Akakiri was kind of weird. I thought it was okay, but I don't know, I just didn't really care for it, so those are my quick thoughts on all of Season 1. Of course, I reacted to all 9 of those episodes, and you can find those reactions here on the channel, but we are going to be reacting to every single episode of Season 2 of Star Wars Visions today, because a lot of them are actually pretty short, which is interesting. Like, most of these episodes are shorter than the episodes last season, so yeah. We're just going to go in order. I'm going to watch episode 1, then we'll do a quick, 5-7 minute discussion on it, about that length. Then we'll just move on. I don't think I'm going to have a too big discussion here at the end of the video, because, all of these are, disconnected. They're all, one-off stories. So I'll just give good thoughts, a good discussion on each of them after each of them, basically. At the end, we'll do just a quick wrap-up, and that'll be that. So I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but strap in, strap on, get yourself a sandwich, go pee, and don't worry, there'll be a break in the middle, because I'm going to have to stop and go eat some lunch or something, so yeah. With all of that said, why don't we go ahead and jump right into Episode 1 of Season 2 of Star Wars Visions. Here we go. Oh, and we're doing the English dub, by the way. That's what I did last time. Ooh, very red now. Whoa, okay. This is messing with my eyes immediately. Jeez Louise. How do you sleep on a planet like this?
You're right, the eclipse is today. Maybe it will inspire me to finish the painting.
Oh, okay, this shit makes more sense now. This is so crazy, honestly. This is Star Wars, right? This isn't that one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward just, like, goes crazy? Well, the aspect ratio is changing. Oh my gosh, like, how do you not, like, run into a wall in here? Jeez. Is this just the Star Wars equivalent of that one museum in Tokyo? Where there's, like, projectors and everything along everything? Jesus, man, this is a crazy one to start with, I gotta say. Oh no. This place must be evil, it's solid.
Beacon 7, always failing. There's no signal back. Probably just another meteorite. Let's secure the area.
Meteorite that hit the ground here, I'm gonna go check it out.
You're always right, E2.
Aw. I like that E2 has a little place. Oh my god, something solid. Oh my gosh. Alright, come on. Come on with that shot, though. Oh, he's the Sith. Oh, there's multiples. It's your art critics.
You made a promise, remember?
Oh! Ooh, good catch. I think. Ah, okay, it was a good catch. Ah, they fly now. Oh my god, the animation on that, though. Look at it. Whoop! Whoop. That's like spinning a penny. Oh, good, she does have guns. E2. Oh, jeez. You know, you had plenty of warning for that, dude. No, E2. Whoa. Man, every Sith is out here ruining the floor. Oh, hers is orange.
I see you made your own.
This dude's voice, though. I love the hilts on those. Those are pretty good. Woo! Ah. A literal battle of light and darkness. Ooh. The path of art.
Is why you left. Darkness is your fate.
I mean, have you seen this place? It's pretty dope. Wait, use the darkness to your advantage.
And darkness are part of the painting. Part of me.
Ah! Damn.
Are the Sith Master now?
I said I'm no Sith.
Damn.
That's right.
Oh, good.
Thick skin, but
But she left behind her mark.
I am the master now, and I can paint my own destiny.
Yeah. Jesus. Jeez, man. That was crazy. Okay, I don't know if I recognize either of their names. I did also, just now, I don't know why I just now realized this, but just now I realized, oh yeah, this isn't going to be just all Japanese studios this time around. It's like, I completely forgot that was part of it, is that, like, no, we're going around the world, man. Getting a bunch of animation studios. I'm going to see if I can look up this studio real quick. Aside from that, talking about the episode, interesting. Very, very interesting. The colors on it definitely are the highlight here, you know? Just the different blend of colors, watching everything move about, which it is kind of a nice thing about Star Wars Visions. It's like, because I feel like any, person could look at some of this stuff in Star Wars Visions and they just turn to Han Solo like, that's not how the Force works. And like, nobody gives two shits in Star Wars Visions, man. It's like, literally, Star Wars Visions is just a means to an end of seeing these interesting concepts coming to life, you know? Like, nobody actually cares about the Star Wars, which is why, these aren't canon, you know? Yeah, alright, so they are this one, El Guiri. I'm going to assume that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologize. Spanish animation studio from Madrid, Spain. That's pretty cool. I didn't really see anything specifically of, like, I don't know. I'll be honest, I was looking for a Wikipedia page and I didn't find it, so that's alright. I don't know if I would recognize any of their other work, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Just seeing all of those colors just going crazy. And I like, too, because, like, at first you could say it's like, well, it's just on the ship, but it's like, it's honestly like, I don't know, I guess it leaves up open to the interpretation, like, is this in her head? Is it not in her head, you know? Oh, yeah, excuse me. My nose has been stuffy for a few days, so I'm trying to power through that. So, because that's an interesting thing. Like, you could see it like, maybe it is sort of in her head, maybe it's not in her head, but at the same time, who cares, you know? Because it's like, oh, well, this is what she sees, but then it's like, well, it's just a ship, a corridor, a normal corridor, and, she left behind that mural, but her master could see it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just, I guess it's just sort of a perception of reality, you know? And even then, when you go out into the planet and you see, I guess, more solid reality, it's still pretty crazy looking, you know? It's still so great looking. And it's interesting. I like seeing how, I also like I guess the message, basically, of, darkness and light can coexist in the picture because they coexist within her, you know? She was a Sith, but she went and found her own way, you know? Which, honestly, is sort of the way of the Sith. It's just you're supposed to kill your master on top of it, you know? I don't know. Ugh. Sorry, my nose is driving me crazy. So, yeah, seeing that and seeing her figure that out is really interesting. I love, just down to the lightsaber designs. It looked like the Sith Master, like his, when you sort of see it on its side, it looked a bit more flat, and I really enjoyed that. But also just hers, having that sort of, finger guard. I don't know the technical term, but seeing the guard on it, and then seeing it also have, the red lightsaber as well. It's interesting, like, you would almost think that, like, going into lightsaber color theory, I feel like it's kind of a fool's errand, because part of the reason we have such intricate details for, the purple color lightsaber is just because Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber. So yeah, that's the reason. Like, George had to come up with all that stuff for it. So you could say, like, okay, well, her lightsaber is orange because, she's drifting more towards the good, but she does still have that. But then the other side comes out, and it's just red, showing that, yeah, the darkness is still a part of her, but that's okay. So it's an interesting, like, you could kind of analyze that as well. It's like, well, is this sort of a lighter thing, but, would that be more blue or green or, the standard good Jedi colors or not? Or, eventually, I guess, you would get to purple, You would get to purple with, like, Samuel L. Jackson, so, I don't know. But good stuff. Good stuff, definitely. So, why don't we move right along to... Oh, God, I hate that every time I come back to the Disney Plus menu, it always reverts me back to Season 1. Like, come on, keep me at Season 2. Let's go on to Episode 2, and I'm going to try to work out this nose problem I have. I sound all Duffy. Oy. What the hell is happening here? Is this just like child labor? What's happening?
I'm going to Screecher's Reach.
No way! That place is haunted.
That's
2 days walk.
I don't care.
Why walk when we could steal some speeders?
What's going on?
Wait, too many people are sneaking up on us.
You want to see a ghost?
Forget child labor. Let's go see ghosts. I feel like we walked in on an episode of Samurai Jack. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Damn, man. This really does feel like Samurai Jack.
Well, in my mind, I'm kicking her up the arse.
Yeah, kick her up the arse.
I'm gonna get that.
This is fun. Oh god. Now it's the cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
I don't want to see a ghost.
Oh god.
I saw the ghost.
That's exactly what you didn't want. Uh-oh.
She's...
Oh god. You know what? I'll take the child labor, please. Jeez!
Getting out of here!
Okay, so... Screecher. Yeah.
Follow your path with strength and courage. It's on my mind.
Why?
Follow your path with strength and courage. It's on my mind.
Ugh. Oh! So it's less of a ghost and more of a Sith. It's kind of a ghost.
Please, give me strength.
Ugh. Force. Up. Ow. Well, good job. Ooh! Damn. There's one way to kill it.
You gave me strength.
And now it's time for us to meet.
Well, this wasn't a
What
good
is
thing.
that?
The true test is always in your mind. And you did what you had to do, right?
So, did I pass?
You passed. That's yours now. Come, child.
Are my friends too?
No.
No. This was always for you, my young apprentice. Only you.
Okay.
Who is this?
Now you look back. Boy, the Sith recruitment process is a little convoluted. Have you ever noticed that? Okay, wow, that was... I mean, that was like a fairy tale, wasn't it? Honestly, that was very much just is a fairy tale, and it's a fairy tale where at the end they recruit a new witch, basically. Okay, cool. All right, Cartoon Saloon did this one. They are an Irish film studio, Irish animation film studio. All right. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna recognize anything on here, but no, I don't think so. But it's interesting stuff. Yep, man, I was not prepared for that. I mean, that was absolutely that was absolutely just a fairy tale gone wrong. Although, I don't know, a lot of fairy tales can end like that, but yeah, that was... Man, I don't know why somehow child labor was a little bit better than that. I don't know how they did that. Okay, so that also gives the explanation of why go there in the first place, why go to Screecher's Reach in the first place. But yeah, that's why. But it was a good episode. Man, the animation on that, I love. Maybe one of my favorite things about all of these is seeing how many different studios can make a different lightsaber, you know? Like, lightsabers, I don't know, it's just so interesting, you know? It's just so interesting. And then on this one, just watching, you know, it wasn't just, you know, the standard, you know, beam. It was just all this pulsating energy on top of her. Like, it was some scary shit, by the way, man. There's some scary shit. Like, if I saw that, I don't know if I would have been able to, like, if I had seen that as, like, a kid, I don't know if it'd be nightmare fuel for a while, you know? But, yeah. But that was good. That was really, really damn good, so. And yeah, don't look back. But then she looked back. That really was, it was a fairy tale ending. It was an old school fairy tale ending where it's like, yeah, this is not a good thing to have happened, you know? But still, a good one. A good episode, good story. And I did, you know, immediately I was like, okay, I think this is, like, Irish or something, because as soon as they were like, oh, kick it in the arse, and it's like, yep, yeah, it really is. It's not just the voice actors, you know? So that was really cool. And yeah, there's a new apprentice. Somehow she's more unsure than Anakin when he became a Sith, you know? Good job. But again, the Sith recruitment process, like, yes, we're going to give this weird test to some little girl in a workhouse. Like, alright. I guess you have the budget for it. Alrighty, let's move on to episode 3. Alright, Punk Robot presents In the Stars. I can describe them all. Whoa. Ah yes, the Star of Bethlehem. The Star Wars of Bethlehem. With a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom thrown in. Ah, TIE Fighters! This TIE Fighter's got a dick! It's not working. It's not working! It did not work. You do not have the Force, young lady. Damn, this shit looks so good.
You can't keep painting. We need that water to survive.
I'm not thirsty.
I'm pretty sure you're thirsty.
This is all we have left. And you are wasting it.
No, this is important. It's from Amstone.
Damn, is this actual... Like, this has to be actual claymation, too. Man, claymation's so impressive. Damn. Some crazy-ass paint.
I know you didn't want her to go.
She should have stayed.
But she had to do it. Mom was very strong. Stronger than them.
Man. This art, though.
No one
Sort of
is
like
stronger than them.
cave painting plus claymation.
We don't have more clean water. I will get more.
Well, I was gonna say, how does the Empire survive here, but they probably have
He shouldn't be a
shit for
problem
it.
as long as they don't see me.
I'm strong enough now. Just like Mom.
Give me the ore.
No!
Or
I'm
what?
going to beat them all. Ha!
Ooh. That's pretty good. No, no. Eh, she came with.
Triumph.
Ah! Ah, the ore!
I told you I could beat them.
You were just lucky.
Good job.
What do you think you are doing?
This is Sourland.
This planet's resources belong to the Empire. Throw her.
Imperial Karens. Even in claymation. Oh! Oh! Oh, she's not gonna make it, is she? Ah! Wait. There's a way of still catching her. Ah! She's beginning to believe. Ah! Ah! So much water. Wait, did they? Wait, don't just. Okay. Thought I was gonna cut to the stars like they died.
Could beat them.
Thank you, Ticina.
Look!
Water, clear skies.
Mom!
I knew she was there. She looked so happy and bright.
You were right. We will never be alone.
Yeah. All right. Damn. Okay. Damn. That was crazy. It's like turning Super Saiyan. It's like you just have to start believing. You have to get through like a really big incident in order for that to work, you know? Alrighty. Episode 3. Man, friggin' Empire. That... We came up with a term during the Bad Batch Season 2. Imperial Karens, because they just give off this aura of that, you know? And yeah, sure enough, that Imperial officer, that was definitely an Imperial Karen. You know what's interesting? I feel like this could just be canon, you know? Like, that just, yeah, it's just a thing with the Empire, you know? Like, there wasn't anything too crazy. Like the last two we did, the first 2 episodes, those were definitely like, alright, that's out there, you know? And that's fine. That's totally fine. But those are, like, out there in the timeline. This, like, that could easily be canon, you know? And that was nice. It was a good save the planet, you know? Save the planet, you get some nice, you know, culture and the paintings. I love that it's 2 styles of animation, basically. That it was the claymation and it was sort of this, like, cave drawing, I guess you could say. Like, that was really, really good, you know? And I don't know, is it actually... I mean, I guess this is my question, was that actual, you know, I guess actual claymation, or was it CG styled, like, CG styled to look like claymation? I don't know. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to put, you know, put it one way or another, but either way, it still looked really, really damn good, you know? And just a good thing between sisters, you know? It's interesting to see. It's interesting, too, that, you know, it makes sense, I guess, that it would be the older sister, Koten, who's the one who used the Force, because she had to be, you know, pushed through, you know? She had to be pushed to the brink in order to access the Force, basically. So that makes sense, but it's interesting because in the backstory, you know, at least from what the backstory shows, is that Tichina was the one who was, you know, slightly, like, there was a little bit there, but Koten was always the one who would, you know, come over, just pick the thing up by hand, and then, you know, go over. So that was really good. And yeah, and man, I will say, though, like, when, you know, they collapsed the thing and all the water flowed out, I was kind of sitting there thinking, like, man, that's incredible that, like, it's just that easy to just, like, well, and the planet is cured, like, wow, great. Like, you know, obviously, this is another one of those kind of fairy tale-like ones. And I mean, think about Star Wars itself, you know? It's like, well, we took down the Emperor, we're good now. You know, like, oh, okay. And it's like, well, you know, only now in the new shows are we seeing, like, you know, the struggles of the New Republic and, you know, the Imperial warlords that still exist and stuff, you know. But, you know, that is basically it, is that, you know, in episode 6, like, well, the Emperor's dead. That's the end of the Empire right there, you know? The rebellion has won, so... Which, I mean, I get it. I understand it, but it's still like, well... You know, it's not that easy, per se. So it's the same thing here. It's like, well, they did it. They freed all the water, which completely cleared the planet of, you know, all the pollution and everything. That's great. You know, it is also one of those things where it's like, man, I don't know how this empire exists sometimes, because it's like, oh, yes, we'll take all the water from the inhabitants, and then we'll leave their planet, you know, this wasteland, and we'll have that. It's like... Okay, this is a finite resource now. There's a finite resource, plus you pissed everybody off. And it's just like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, the Empire works to an extent, but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't really see how... I mean, I guess that's it, is that the Empire could not last, you know? The Empire could not last because, yeah, it just doesn't work, because eventually something will happen to cause the Empire to collapse, you know? And in Star Wars, it was the rebellion, you know? But it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to go into logistics about this, and we got a freaking Captain Planet episode. Anyway. Quick back over to Season 2. How about we move on to Episode 4? Aardman presents I Am Your Mother. Okay. I didn't look up the studio last time. That's alright.
This
Oh.
is your final call for the end-of-year family race of the Hannah City Flight Academy. It's our
Speaking
annual
of
celebration
claymation,
of pilot
jeez.
trainees and their families. Believe it or not, it's hosted by me, Wedge, and Tilly.
Wedge, that's an actual character. Jeez.
Oh, hey! Your lunch!
Alright then.
Welcome to the Hannah City Flight Academy's annual race day. Oh, be sure to check out the official Wedge-themed products at my merchandise store.
Oh god, Wedge has merch?
It's a space tug, actually. That's it.
Well, someone has to do the basic maintenance, right?
In the house now, race champion Julan and Dorada Van Rico.
Oh, Mother's here. Duty calls. Ta-ta then.
Oh god, I hate these people.
Why'd you let her talk to you like that? She's a total... Exactly.
Nuh.
Just a bit of fun, everybody.
Ugh. Nuh.
Annie!
Oh.
Annie! Annie!
Oh no, this is embarrassing.
Oh, silly Billy. Can you come back later? Clean up will be after the race.
I'm not here to work.
The posh
Can
people.
you get your portable?
Let's get strapped in.
Why are we strapping in? We are just moving the ship, aren't we?
Go!
Nope. You are now in the race. Bruh, come on. That was your own damn fault.
Hey, this! Oh, goodness. They let anyone in these days.
Fucking...
This is exactly why I don't want to race.
What is?
All of this. This piece of old junk is embarrassing. Z1 barely functioning is embarrassing. You are embarrassing.
Oh, sweetheart. Is that how you really feel?
Watch the road! Watch the road! Oh.
Julan,
No, Wedge!
Take the controls.
Me? I can't fly this.
Yes, you can. You've got this, Red 2.
Yeah. Jeez.
Mum? Z1?
What are you calling a bit of old junk?
They're good.
Steam ahead, my girl.
Oh, jeez. What the hell?
Whoa. Okay.
So basically, like, when you would get, like, one of those little squishy things to put on your, like, radio antenna on a car. Except theirs is a fully functioning Death Star.
Annie! Hold on! Here comes the Ryla.
Oh god.
Where did she learn that?
Ryloth. Oh. Yeah. That doesn't count.
It's not fair.
Granted, everybody else is dead. So, wow. Yay.
I've learned a lot from you, Mum.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have told you about the race. Even if you can be a little bit embarrassing. Sometimes. Of course I'm
You're just excited.
I am your mother.
I mean, yeah. Alrighty. Alright. That's episode 4. That was good. That was fun. You know what? It was nice to not have any Jedi Sith stuff in that one. That was a good... That was like a good breather episode, you know? Alright. Aardman Studios. Aardman Animations. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, wait, just immediately seeing Wedge, I was like, alright, I think I know where we're going here. Wallace and Gromit, all the other stuff. Chicken Run. Oh, Chicken Run. Man, that was like one of the first movies I ever saw. It was crazy. That's so cool. That is so cool to see them. Man, I love freaking Wedge, though. Like, that was kind of fun. And is that... I don't know. Dennis Lawson? Yeah, that was... Dennis Lawson was the actual actor. He played Wedge. That's great. I love that. I love that they... I love that they did that. That's such a weird, like... Because this is, like, what, the first time we've ever had a character from, you know, canon material in Star Wars Visions, and it's Wedge Antilles selling his merch. So, yeah, that one was a nice one. And, honestly, I mean, just such a simple plot, you know? Simple plot. Girl is embarrassed by her mother, and then they do something, and then it's all good now, you know? So still... That was good. I enjoyed that. And it's such an interesting thing. It's like, it's because it's so... I mean, they're kind of basic character archetypes, you know? Girl who doesn't want anything to do with her mother, even though her mother wasn't really that bad. Like, I don't know. Like, she listens to rock and roll, has a droid. I don't know. They just don't drive fancy stuff, you know? I mean, it's basically like rolling up to your, you know, middle school in just like an old, you know, just an old car, you know, in some old Ford or something, you know. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's fine, you know, it's fine rolling up in your old, you know, like Ford pickup truck from 30 years ago. But then when you get the posh people and they're posh, you know, they're what's a posh car? A Rolls Royce, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that might be too posh, you know. A Rolls Royce might be too posh, but something like, you know, very just posh, you know. And that's the thing. They are posh. That's what they said, you know. So I love too that they didn't even place. Because they get all the way to the finish line and then fall back. And it's like, oh, that doesn't even count. That does not even count. Problem is, nobody else can swoop in and take second place because everyone else is dead, I assume. And what the heck was going on with those guys? Like, one guy just broke his own controls. Like, that's your fault, you know? That's your fault, you know? The Wookiees just weren't that good. And then the Death Star, like, radio ornament, basically, like, that was really funny. It's so weird, like, you'd think that would be, like, not allowed to. Because assuming, you know, that's the weird thing, is we can place this so easily in, you know, the time of the New Republic because of Wedge. It's such a weird addition to this story. But it's like, you would think that you wouldn't be allowed to have a Death Star-like thing in your ship, you know? I don't know. But yeah, good, simple story, good breather, though, which is more than could be said of my nose. But good breather, very good. Good after the last couple ones that were a bit heavier, so I like that. How long is the next one? The next one is a bit longer. Alright, I'm actually going to break for lunch, and I will be back. It won't be any, you know, extra time in the video, but I'm going to take a break for lunch right now, and then I'm going to come back after lunch, and we're going to power through, you know, the next 5, basically. So yeah, I will see you guys on the other side. This is a perfect opportunity for yourselves to get up, go to the bathroom, go get something to eat, go do all that good stuff, and then we'll come right back with episode 5. So, see you guys in a sec. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. Alright, those were not as good as the originals, but that's alright. Alright, Studio Mirror. Journey to the Dark Head.
There's a clash between two figures. There's a third shape as well, but I can't read it.
Does this take place in the past or future, then?
I think that these are from the future. It feels close to me, but also far as well. Oh, they're gone. The vision's faded.
Your will is not yet strong enough, and that is why your reading is imperfect.
Alright, dude, chill.
Improve this to grow.
How does keeping a record help? There is a war going on, and the Sith are winning it. There has to be more to this. Why is no one allowed to go up to the statues? And what if we could change everything by cutting off the Dark Head?
Ooh.
I shall take you down!
Oh no! Man, this dude's just got like a scorpion whip.
The Jedi on this mission, that you?
She was expecting someone a bit taller.
I still have no idea how you managed to talk the council into approving this mission.
Are you trying to say you think they made the wrong call?
I mean, cutting off a statue's head?
Meh.
Not exactly something I would have volunteered for.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it sounds
Well,
cryptically
you wanna know
Jedi.
something? I've basically already done all the heavy lifting. And no offense, but could you at least pretend to act like a Jedi?
Wow, you're really something.
Let's see. What are you going to do with a bomb and a parachute? Are you planning on blowing up our planet? Oh, that's great.
But then what would you use the parachute for?
Items in the back. I know you'll love them. I'm talking about some boats from there. One-of-a-kind gadgets here.
Ah. They are the mystic monks who will walk around and do this. Oh, he's here. Great. What if he's going to cut off the other head? Then nothing happens. Oof. Another happy landing. Oh god! He's just jumping.
I need you now, Lord!
Ah! Was that the plan? Oh, she made it.
So far, so good. All going according to plan.
Yeah. All according to Cake over here.
The heads. I can see them.
Be sure you get the right head.
Don't choose to smolder into a meaningless pile of ashes. Instead, we can conquer the galaxy.
Oh no, he's hot.
There's great darkness in you. Such anger and fear.
No, there's not! You lie!
Ooh. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to have these two on the statues. Oh god. God damn this animation though.
How pointless.
Muda! Oh, he still got his whip thing. Ooh, that purple light, though. There is no light or dark.
Only one outcome can save you now. Join me.
But what was the figure in between? Is you! Wow. Ooh! Sliced his head in half. Ah! Ah, that's why you get the parachute.
Anna, I actually really needed this mission. And I think you did too.
Yeah.
You know, we make a pretty good team.
Let's get back to continue this fight.
Yeah, can we have a spin-off?
A new ship, since you kind of crashed our last one, pilot.
What? Are you serious? Well, I wasn't the one who crashed the speeder. That's on you, Jedi. So I'd say we're even.
Are you kidding? Crashing a ship is so much worse.
Oh, for what it's worth, you've definitely destroyed any illusions I had about the mighty Jedi.
Nah. There's always the one where you're like, you know what? Can we have that one be the spin-off? Man. That one was good. That one was really good. I want to look up. Bring this one back over. Bring it back over. Studio Mir. South Korean. Okay, I thought I recognized the name. They animated The Legend of Korra. As well as Nightmare of the Wolf, the Witcher movie. Yeah. That's great. That's great. They're a really good company, you know? They are a really damn good company, and just the art on everything was so great, you know? Oh, they also animated the 3rd season of Harley Quinn. Huh. Where's my fucking mouse cursor? God damn it, I hate, It's Daniel Day Kim. Daniel Day Kim was, the Sith. Bichan. That's fucking cool. Alright, cool. But yeah, that one was definitely, like, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't heard any discussion about this season of Visions, but this kind of felt like the 9th Jedi. Like, man, I definitely want a spin-off of this, you know? So that was interesting. I like how, you know, it's kind of on the nose. It's just a little bit on the nose, but, I mean, let's face it, a lot of Star Wars is, where when he says, nothing is set in stone, and it's like, oh, for goodness sake, because they're stone statues! It's like, wow, how perfect. How perfect. Nothing is set in stone. Sure enough. Sure enough. That does also seem to be like a... Well, meh. Okay, for this and the first episode, it's kind of a continuing thing of, you know, light and darkness can and have to coexist, you know? But I like this one, you know, very, very good message of, well, nothing is set in stone, you know, everything affects the other, you know, there is no destiny, basically. So there is still hope, you know? So I like that. And yeah, just such a great, they definitely make a good team. It's like all they're kind of missing is a droid now, honestly. But Ara and Toll, the two of them are really, really damn good. And then, yeah, just realizing that it's like, yeah, you can't just cut off one head and, that's it. It's like, no, those energies got intertwined. It's like you can't just cut and dry it, you know? So that was interesting. And great world building too. Just this, this sanctuary. Like, this seems like something that, like, they would go to in, like, Clone Wars for an episode, Like, you see this sort of, not a Jedi temple. It's not a Jedi temple, but it's just another, just some sort of, ancient place where, you have these light and dark statues, and when it rains, it hits the rocks and creates these visions, and that was the vision, was her between the light and the darkness, So that was really damn good. I really, really enjoyed that. And yeah, if there's one episode from this season that I want to have a spin-off, it's this one, so. The Spy Dancer, okay. Boy, those are some chunky stormtroopers. Yep, the Spy Dancer. Here we go. Oh, cool. Stormtroopers get to go, like, chill. Hey, man, you gotta clean up. Damn. Oh my god, it keeps going. Jeez.
Follow me. Don't be shy. It's like a dream come true in here. This is like normal for you guys.
These troopers don't deserve this. This is ridiculous.
Right here.
Perfect.
Best seats in the house. You won't miss a beat from here. Keep your eyes open, you guys.
Oh god, it's Stormtrooper Donald Trump.
I will.
Hey, John.
How you doing?
John.
Counting the days as usual.
Hang in there, little dancer. Soon we'll all be free.
Yeah, well, now fix your bloody machines for a start.
Meh.
I have to go. It's showtime.
Uh-oh, there's somebody else here today. Oh no. Oh. Okay, it's just some Imperial guy. It's fine. Thought it was like a Sith or something, but doesn't make sense. Woo! God, that's so much fabric. And now you got a tracker. Now you just gotta track it at every single one of them. Hmm? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoop. Oof, good save. Why take the baby? What's the point of that? You don't say. Woo! Like a twirling fire. Ugh!
Who are you?
Oh.
You rebel scum!
Oh, someone else. Oh, jeez! Ooh! Damn. Ooh! Good job! Jeez! This fabric is crazy. Ah, it's still... Keep the music going. Oh, the cleaning robot. No, the cleaning robot. Or droid.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
Oh.
I need answers.
Oh, I get it. It took me a sec to realize where they were going. Ooh. Ooh. Stick the landing. Damn. Man, what is this? What is this fabric made of? Oh, you didn't think this through. John.
The Empire raided our village, led by a man wearing the same emblem as yours, holding the same cane. They destroyed everything, killed everyone.
So it's about revenge?
Took my son.
What's that to do with me?
He would be your age. What did the Empire do to you?
How dare you! The Empire's role is to bring order to the galaxy, and I'm proud to be its armed wing, like my father before.
How dare you call this man your father and all his king? Why do you hide your true nature?
Enough with your nonsense! The Empire will have your head.
Oh, you sure about that? Jeez. How many walkers do you need for one person? Ah, the little take off your hat. Did he have them, like, removed? And it's got a tracker on it. Damn. That's crazy. I wasn't prepared for that, you know? Oh my gosh. Man, what's the point of taking the baby? What's the point of taking the baby? The guy didn't even say anything. Like an asshole. Oh, yeah, this is French studio that time. Kind of figured that part out. Oh, man. Alright, that was another good one. That was another good, interesting one. Man, it's nice that we got, like, I don't know, like a good story instead of an Imperial Karen, you know? Like, this didn't happen in episode 3 for that one lady. She just freaking drowned, you know? But this guy, nah, he did. Well, I had the same cane, like, and I mean, I guess you gotta wonder about what's happened to him over the years, you know? Like, what the Empire has done to him, that he walks with the same cane, and he has to have an eye patch, you know? What happened to him? But man, it's interesting. You know, it's also an interesting thing, because I feel like one thing that Star Wars just doesn't like to touch on is, I guess, sort of, how do I put this? Sort of the xenophobia of the Empire, you know? Because with the Empire, I think this is sort of an understated thing that, no, they're pretty much just like humans. Like, most of the Empire is just humans, you know? Like, you rarely see high-ranking Imperials who are, I guess, non-human, basically. Like, the biggest one would be Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he, you know, he sticks out. He sticks out among the other very specific, you know, white humans, because that's another part, is that they're mostly white humans as well, and of course that's all part of the, you know, allegory for, you know, Nazi Germany, which is the whole friggin' basis of Star Wars, I feel like, you know? It's like, yeah, the Empire is supposed to be that sort of, you know, totalitarian stand-in for Nazi Germany, so that would be part of it, But that's interesting, and so it's also an interesting detail that it's not just that he hides his, I guess you could say horns, basically. Maybe we won't say horns, because now that I think about it, whatever. He hides, that part of himself, we'll say, under his hat, but then it's interesting that he takes off his hat, and you can clearly see that he had those removed, specifically, which is an interesting detail, It's a very, very interesting detail. But yeah, that was really interesting, because, yeah, if it was just the old man, then that just would have been it, basically, She would have just killed him and moved on, Well, she would have killed him and then they would have all gotten out of there. But instead, it was her son. So that's a really interesting premise, I guess. Oh, I have taken medicine between the first half of this and the second half, but there's still some of it in there, and it's messing with my freaking speech. Oy. So yeah, so that was really good. I enjoyed that. I kind of think, boy, am I saying enough about each of these episodes, or am I just saying, that was nice, that was good? I don't know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before I proceed to the next episode. 88 Pictures Edward presents The Bandits of Golak. Well, geez, this just looks like an episode of the Clone Wars.
We should have fought back. They want everything. What do they even want, Charuk?
To be assholes, is what I'm going to assume.
Can I play pass flute?
Not now, Rani.
But he gave it to me.
Rani, I said not now.
Lebby! I'm hungry.
Well, that's not gonna help.
Okay.
The bandit chief will be right here.
Don't say that too loud. Whoop. Ah, they wanted you, I think. I bet they were going after a Jedi, or just a Force sensitive.
What are you doing, Rani? That way. I saw it myself. She has special powers.
No. Ronnie, what are you doing?
Okay,
wow, thorough search.
All of this for some sweets?
You there. Get down.
I don't think it's about the sweets, dude.
Rani!
The Jongoris are here.
Oh gosh. Real bandits. Oh jeez. Whoop. Oh. Poor guy. Ah. Well, good job.
Hey, Rani, look. That's our destination. You know, Pa believes we'll be safe there. It's a place where they might help us.
I love the colors in this episode.
No. Put it down. Put it down.
I'm trying.
Oh, no.
You are done!
Nice. Neat trick.
Oh, God. Whoa!
Yes. We know about the storm. We wouldn't be long.
Who is this?
What's that, child?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, he's an Inquisitor specifically.
I expected no less. So I went to these farm villages just beyond the train tracks and burned them all. No survivors.
Oh no.
Nothing. None.
Ronnie, this is not a game. Put it down. It's not me.
Oh, it's someone else. Keep going after that guy. So, is the storm also because of the Force? I don't know, but they're really enjoying their slow-mo.
Why did you do this?
It wasn't me.
Leave them alone.
Oh! The Master Jedi.
Stop wasting my time.
Oh! Oh!
Imagine that.
Alright, I was unsure about this at first, but this is actually a decent fight. Oh! Right in the throat.
A Jedi in Golak.
Damn. Good job. Oh. And she's Moses, too. Damn, why don't Jedi do this more often?
You'll have to let go of her now. You know this is the only way to keep her safe, don't you?
Why? Why, though?
We must hurry.
Well, this kind of sucks. Well, anywho. Oh, the flute. Damn. Well, that was also really damn good. Like, damn. Nah. There's no Wikipedia page for 88 pictures. 88 pictures, but they don't... But not one of them is a Wikipedia page. Anywho, it was a good episode. That was a damn good episode. That's another... I feel like that's another contender for could use a spin-off, actually. So, which is actually really cool, honestly. Just this nice... It's, you know, it's kind of interesting that, you know, with the last one we talked about... was it the last one or was it the first one? No. It was the last one, I think. Whichever. Where we talked about the Empire being a stand-in for Nazi Germany. It's like, now we can have the Empire as a stand-in for the British, too. Perfect. Why don't we do that? A bit more... I mean... I don't know, I don't think the British were after specific children, you know, but... I don't think they were after specific, you know, special people. I think they were just... going in and doing their Britishness, you know? But, still, very, very clear stand-in. But yeah, that was really good. Honestly, that animation was just really damn good. Like, that was... I feel like that was about on par with, like, animation in the Bad Batch, maybe just like no, I would say that was on the level, honestly. The fight itself between Rugal and the Inquisitor was good. It was good. It took a little bit to get going. I feel like but I mean, it felt like there needed to be a bit more, maybe just weight or just something. Like, it didn't feel like it hit as hard as it probably should. But I would also probably have said that during the Clone Wars as well. So, again, I'm saying this is on par. That was some damn good animation, And yeah, just good, use of, I guess, culture, Like, that is sort of the interesting thing is, because we got a lot of that during Season 1 of Japanese culture being introduced into Star Wars. But now, seeing so many other countries having their cultures, brought into Star Wars, basically. Which honestly makes sense. It's such a great thing because Star Wars was that sort of thing that took many different cultures and sort of brought them together, It was a Western. It was a samurai movie. You could see, allegories of World War II or even just any other, point where there is this sort of oppressive regime and people trying to fight against it, So that, honestly, all of that was really, really damn good. So it's so great to see now this, those cultures now doing Star Wars, So it's honestly, it's probably the best thing with Star Wars Visions. But yeah, this one was really good. Like the dynamic. I don't fully understand why Ronnie had to leave Charuk. Like, I thought that was kind of weird. But I mean, I guess it's sort of, I mean, it's honestly like in Screecher's Reach back. Feels like so long ago now that we watched that. But with that one, it's like, go and don't look back. You have to walk this path. But unfortunately, you cannot be held down by that. You can't be held down by anything else, So, which, in the context of the rest of Star Wars, yes, that is very much in keeping with the Jedi tradition. But I feel like Star Wars has gone out of its way to point out that is a failing of the Jedi Order, but whatever. She went off on her own. Again, though, I would say this is now my second contender for deserves a spin-off, definitely, so. Alrighty. We got 2 more, so let's move right along to Episode 8. Interesting that they specifically also have Lucasfilm as a part of that one. And here we are again with the oppressive Empire.
Dig, let's go. Move it.
Isn't this the plot of Holes? I say that with no knowledge of the plot of Holes. Oh, okay.
More. Keep digging.
Okay, then. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. How many days have passed? And the hole just keeps expanding.
They've reached the end. We're finished.
Well done, Commander.
Well, that's it. Oh, they're just gonna leave him in a hole, aren't they? That's why they're free. You're free to die in a hole. Oh, no. Now it's the Dark Knight. Or the Dark Knight Rises.
What are we going to do?
You need enough stamina to get up there. See, this is why they shouldn't have gotten rid of Rivali's Gale.
I'll bring them here. When they see this, when they see us, I know they'll help. They'll do the right thing if they follow their light. I don't see any other way out.
You got no other options. You might as well try.
He's climbing out!
Possum, possum, fish, fish, possum, possum, fish. I don't know what they say. Possum, possum, fish, fish, possum, possum, fish, fish. Woo. Man, gotta be careful. It's a long way down. You don't have a paraglider to land with. Woo! Duh. The little dudes, they're here to help. Follow the light. You got a bro.
I can see the city. I'm going to get help.
Good luck. Oh, look at all these prosperous people.
Hundreds of us are trapped down there, deep below the surface. Even children. All stranded with no way out. And those Kyber crystals, they were mined by us.
Oh yeah, the thing that powers the city.
You there! Hold it! Stun him!
Oh! Jeez, that was the most violent stunning I've ever seen in Star Wars. Oh no, they're just gonna throw him back. Jeez!
Living, wait!
I don't suppose somebody could have caught him. Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light.
This isn't good. We need backup.
Follow the sound of their voice. So now what? Hold on, did anybody bring a ladder? Oh. Ah. No need, they brought a ship. Hey, yo, if you ever build a lightsaber. Alright. Damn. Alright then. That worked out. I mean, it didn't work out for Crux, but eh. Is there more stuff at the end? Oh, shit. There's an after credit scene on this one. Damn. Alright. I hope there weren't after credit scenes on all of them. I don't think so. It's kind of difficult to figure that out right at the last second, but alright. You know, again, this really ties into the whole thing of like the Empire was not sustainable at all, you know? And it works in Star Wars. It works in Star Wars because like Star Wars is so fantastical. Like it's not supposed to be more I guess, realistic science fiction, you know? Yeah, alright. Well... Oh yeah, it was Steve Bloom. You can spot Steve Bloom's voice from a mile away, so... And Matthew Wood as the Stormtroopers. Makes sense. But yeah, it's like, the Empire is so not sustainable because, like, if you just keep doing this stuff, like, yeah, eventually this is gonna come back and bite you in the ass, you know? Like, the mark of a true evil, long-lasting company, it's lastability, you know? And just leaving people down there, not really. You kind of want to keep your people happy. Or kill them. That's the other thing. Like, instead of just leaving them in a hole to eventually die, but with the possibility that they can get out and do something, why not just kill them? You have a vantage point on them. You could have just killed them and then that would have been that, you know? Would have been a bit of a stink in the pit eventually. I don't know if the stink would have reached the city, but yeah, it's like if you don't want people rising against you, like at the very least don't do something that can come back and haunt you, basically, you know? And that is definitely one of it. That's definitely one thing where it's like you don't... I don't know, like, that came back to bite you, you know? And we talked a bit about that in episode 3, so... But yeah, but other than that, good, interesting episode. Digging a hole, getting them kyber crystals, and seeing the light, which... That was good. That is another thing about Star Wars, is that Star Wars doesn't need to be realistic, because realistically... You don't really know if those people would have done anything, you know? Like that's sort of the thing. But in this, where, you know, there's always hope, there's always the light. That's the main, you know, principle of Star Wars, is there's always hope for the future, you know? That's what we got back in episode 5, you know? Nothing is set in stone. There is always this hope. So yeah, those people came and saved them, and thank God. Now, it didn't work out for Crux. Crux ended up dying in the process, but yeah. But the rest of them, they were able to get out. That hope for the future, and that hope for the future is that girl with that kyber crystal, you know? So, but yeah, the Empire itself, not very sustainable. Not a very sustainable regime, I suppose. So yeah. Alrighty, we got one more, folks, so why don't we go ahead and jump right into episode 9. Triggerfish. I'm not quite sure how to say that, that's alright. Oh, hello. The world of Korba was once rich in Force-attuned kyber, the crystal at the heart of the Jedi lightsaber. The kyber's power was praised throughout the stars until an ancient order of the Sith poisoned it, leaving it corrupted with the blood-red glow of the dark side. I'm going to be the JoJo announcer on this. Over generations, Korba's people learned to mine the corrupted kyber for the Jedi who, through painstaking effort, could... Oh, shit. I assume restore the glow to, like, blue or some shit. I always find it interesting, these ones that have the title in the episode themselves.
Oh, she's here. Remember to keep your distance, Aoi. It's very unstable, very dangerous.
Whoa.
They called to you.
Nah.
It frightens me to think what will happen when I'm not there to protect you. You must learn restraint, Aoi. Do you understand? I just want you to be safe.
So it's something specific about her voice.
Okay.
Which is why she's not saying anything. No, oh god, no. Oof. Well, probably one of the prerequisites of being a Jedi is not being afraid of heights. A little SOL there, I'm afraid. Oh. Oh god, you left your hat. Jeez, that's a lot of crystals.
Ow! What are you doing here? We need to leave. We need to leave now.
Nah, dang it. Something was happening.
Abby.
Oh! Oh! Good catch. Jeez, could she purify them all? Wow. Good job.
She purified the Khyber.
All of it? Wow!
She purified the Khyber. Across the thousands of stars I have traveled, never have I heard anything like it. It is a gift. And I can help you nurture it, but you would have to come with me.
Oh, here we go again.
You're the first of our kind to step out into the stars. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I want to see Abby.
All right. Damn. That was good. Alrighty. That was... Wait, is there anything at the end? No. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm assuming because last episode it specifically said skip credits, like that was a button option, that means that was the only episode with a after credit scene. So that's good. Okay, so that was all 9 episodes of Star Wars Visions Season 2. And real quick, let's talk about this last one here, Ao's Song, which was pretty interesting. Just a good, visual style, definitely. A very, I don't want to say a basic plotline, but our very kind of standard kid becomes Jedi by the end, Like, we've seen a lot of that, even just in this season, But yeah, let me see if I can, Alright, Triggerfish. Triggerfish from Cape Town. Oh, that's interesting. So they are from Cape Town, South Africa, and Galway, Ireland, specifically. So, have I seen them do anything else? Yeah, but they are a stop-motion animation studio, which is pretty great. So, I like the inclusion of... I like the inclusion of stop-motion animation in all of this, so yeah. Alright, I don't really recognize anything, unfortunately, but still, great work on this one, definitely. And my trackpad is being a little crap, but that's okay. Anyway. So yeah. So just a great visual style again. I love the... You know what's interesting too? Because of the... So we had 3 that were this sort of stop-motion-esque style. We had In the Stars. I Am Your Mother was kind of like that, although I would question if that was actually just CG in that old style. And then we got this. This one is interesting. This felt like Yoshi's Woolly World or something. Like, I just love just all the textures on it, you know? Like, I guess you could say there's a difference between something like this and something like maybe claymation, I guess, if you want to, like, be very technical about it. And my nose is acting up again, but we're just going to power through it here. But I did enjoy this. It's like just the character designs and just like, I don't know how fluffy they were. Like they felt like they would be great plushes, you know? But I like that. And so yeah, we had the corrupted kyber crystals. I don't fully understand, even though they gave me a great, you know, opening crawl, basically, an opening to show, to set up this world. It's like, okay, so there were Sith, and they corrupted all these kyber crystals, but they're gone now, I guess. And now they're working to purify them. And Ao can do that with her voice, which is crazy. So, but it's just interesting, like how many of them there were in that sort of, or I guess just in the mountains, you know. So I thought that was really interesting. And then yeah, her going in. I liked that. I liked the Jedi as well. I thought the Jedi was pretty cool. And, you know, seeing that sort of potential. I feel like, honestly, the Jedi in this was kind of better than the one in the Bandits of Golak. Because yeah, it's like, she was fine, but it was like, okay, we're in hard times, you know. This was the war veteran one. And, you know, going off and it's like, oh, you can't take them with you. And, you know, the same thing here where it's like, well, you'll have to leave your father. But, I don't know, there's just something about this Jedi I dug. She had great drip, I must say. Her outfit was so cool. But yeah, but that was really, really great. And then seeing just a visual spectacle of seeing her purifying all of these kyber crystals, you know? And again, it's one of those things that, like, it's one of those things that you can get away with in Star Wars Visions that, you know, it would be this, you know, crazy new concept in regular Star Wars. If somebody sang a song and purified kyber crystals, that'd be cool. But, like, you know, you would get your people, you know, who would start quoting Han Solo, like, that's not how the Force works. And it's like, who gives a shit? The Force is just weird. The Force is just a thing, you know? Like, there's no basic rules on it or anything. Like, there's nothing set really in stone about the Force. But that allows these animation studios just to really just go wild with it. And it's like, yeah, it's the song. It was the call, you know? So I really did enjoy that. And yeah, she was able to purify all of them, and she's off on great adventures. So really, really enjoyed that one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go through a quick, you know, like, I don't want to say like best to worst, but just giving quick thoughts again on all of them. Sith, really great visual spectacle. Screecher's Reach, very, very interesting, sad, very much an old school fairy tale, I would say. In the Stars was pretty good, a good tale, you know, a good tale there, and definitely just visually interesting with the stop motion and the sort of I hesitate to say cave drawings. I Am Your Mother, pretty good standard, you know, coming of age romp. Journey to the Dark Head, I think that's going to be my favorite one here. That one was really good and definitely deserves its own spin-off. So that one was just really damn good. The Spy Dancer, really interesting story. And just loved all the different, you know, like, because like animating fabric can be such a, I feel like I assume, not being, you know, not having any experience in animation, I assume like that would be difficult to sort of animate and keep track of everything, but just the way that worked was so interesting, and a good twist on the whole thing with the sun. The Bandits of Golak, another good one. Great animation, like on par with, you know, standard Lucasfilm animation, I would say. And just a good story, just a great injection of culture into Star Wars. The Pit, a very interesting one. An interesting one as well. If, you know, you kind of look at it and it's like, well, you know, would this actually happen or not? Doesn't matter. It's all about the hope. And Aau Song, another great visual spectacle in terms of the stop motion. Great designs on the characters, and just really enjoyed it. So yeah, all in all, really enjoyed all of these, which I can't even say that about last season, because there was like one or two, like Akakiri I didn't really care for in the end. So all of these I thought were just solid through and through, you know? And probably my favorite one would be Journey to the Dark Head. And honestly, that one above all else I would want to spin off of, you know? But still, really, really good stuff. I really enjoyed it. What did you think of Star Wars Visions Season 2? Did you enjoy it? What was your favorite story from this one? And yeah, I guess if they ever do Season 3, we'll come back for that one. We'll probably just do the same thing and just power through all of them right in a row. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hope I talked enough about these too, because, you know, I'm not doing the typical discussion that I normally do at the end of all my videos. But I hope I covered these pretty well, and I hope you enjoyed the video and you stuck through it to the very end. So yeah. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Star Wars Visions reactions, as well as another playlist, let's say, to The Mandalorian. We just wrapped up Season 3 really quickly, recently. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.